Hey solos. So it felt a little weird a couple weeks ago to record a fun episode when Hurricane Helene was coming towards Orlando, but it turned into a storm and, it wound up being okay-ish for Orlando, not not for other places in the States. And with Milton coming like right in the pathway of Orlando, I don't know, it just feels kind of weird to have this like really fun episode talking about like enchanted extras at the different parks. So I'm going to just pause putting an episode out this week. I hope you don't mind. Maybe if the storm isn't too bad, I'll put an episode out later in the week. But I just feel like there's so much right now on my Disney feed about state of emergency in Orlando and at Walt Disney World that I just feel like out of respect for what's happening, let's just pause the fun podcast and I'll come back. And have an episode that better reflects whatever state Florida is in post Milton. Anyway, it's really distressing with hurricanes happening so late in the season. Like when I was a kid, I lived in Florida for a bit, and we went through quite a few hurricanes. And one hurricane was at the end of August, and it was, everyone said like, "Oh, this is so late. This is so late." And now with the beginning of October being these like still giant hurricanes, it's just really. Anyway, it's really distressing. I know that's not what you want from this podcast, but I hope you understand that. I also wanted to kind of do fewer social media posts, just generally, just as a way to keep up all the different elements of my life. So that means there weren't any really postings after the Christmas episode. So this week, when we see what happens with Milton, I'll also post some stuff on Instagram that aligns with last week's episode about Christmas to ensure there's still content coming. Thanks for understanding, and we'll talk to you next week. If you are in the line of any of the hurricanes, well, I doubt you are, because why would you be casually listening to a podcast if so? But anyway, lots of thoughts and lots of hopes for infrastructure that can help support these types of large-scale climate emergencies. Anyway, on that positive note, have a great week. It's Canadian Thanksgiving next week, and so for those of you Canadians, I hope you are enjoying getting all your Thanksgiving stuff in ready and in line. I know I am. Bye, everyone.